All right, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah, Brakatah Yahweh, Brakatah Yahweh Shah, Kol Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem Rakakwadash. I want to give double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone who rule well and teach well, who we learn his knowledge, wisdom, and truth from. I want to say Shalom, Bakarium, that means peace to the elect. It's Lakamah from the Virginia branch of Great Millstone. And, real quick, I just wanted to pull out a few scriptures about being brotherly, in this days and times right now, all this madness that's going on. You got these rumors of wars popping off. You got, you see the bombing in Beirut. You got a lot of craftiness by our oppressor, and he's trying to kick up on us right now, brothers got to remember to stay brotherly. That doesn't mean you got to be buddy best friends with the brothers in your camp, but keep an order and keep being mindful for the next man in your camp, man, because he's doing the same work as you. He's pushing the word Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, so you got to remember to be brotherly. If you don't hold any gripes against another brother, man, because remember, we all come from different walks of life. Also, like I said, be mindful, be thoughtful of your brothers, because we all, catching hell. We all got our own battles. We all got our own demons, man. Hey, pray that the next brother in your camp shake off whatever demons he's fighting, you know what I mean? Because we all going through it, man. We all of this flesh, man. So we might not be fighting the same battles, but at the end of the day, it's the same war, you know what I mean? Because we're trying to be on a chariot, we're trying to be of the elect, man, But I'm going to start off with Hebrews 13:1, and it reads, it says, let brotherly love continue. And that's it right there. Let brotherly love continue. And what is love? Keeping of the commandments. So you got to make sure that your brother is on point, make sure that he's not going off. And if he is going off, hey, don't be afraid to let that brother know he's going off. And he should not be getting upset with you if you do get on him. Same here, like me. If I'm going off, I want the brothers in my camp to tell me I'm going off, because that's true love, Turning a blind eye of somebody doing something that is not mind like of Yahweh Shai is if you turning a blind eye, that's not the right thing to do, we trying to make it. We trying to receive salvation from this madman that's ruling the earth right now, we want to see the building of our kingdom. We don't want to make it on the back end. We want to make it on the front end, So don't be afraid, and like I said, if a brother gets upset about you getting on, hey man, sit him down when times is cooler, you know what I mean, and let him know, hey man, I'm just trying to, show love, man, keep you on the square, you know what I mean. But another scripture real quick is 1 John 4:20. It says, if a man say, I love the Most High, and hateth his brother, he is a liar. For he that loveth not his brother, whom he have seen, how can he love the Most High, whom he have not seen? Right? So, can't be secretly having animosity to another brother that's doing the work just like you do the work, That's not the mind like of Yahweh Shai, like I said, man. We gotta be humble in this thing, man. And we gotta make sure that we gotta be each other's crutches in this time right now. Cause one of E's tactics is to have Jake in the crab in the barrel mentality, you know what I mean? Hating on the next man. That's one of his tactics. So he love to see when brothers don't get along. Now, if we in unison on the highways and the byways, the battlefield, and we out there in unison and not having any issues with each other, he hates that. And he hates to see unity within brothers, you know what I mean? And That's one thing we got to remember, yo. Stay unified in this thing, man. You know, that's his, and stay sharp. You know what I mean? You know, it don't always take for the head member of a camp to speak on something. If you see something going on in your camp or around brothers, man, pull brother to the side and let them know. You know what I mean? That, you know, that way we all on the same mindset. You know, nip it in the bud before it gets something, before it blows out of proportion. So like I said, I'm gonna pull a couple more scriptures out, but just the name of the game is just to continue to stay brotherly. And what is love? Love is keeping of the commandments, man. And we got to make sure as brothers, to the best of our ability, keep the commandments, Make sure and Dylan, we're not going off and having everything in order, That's what real love is, This is John 13 and 34. It says, this is red letter, so this is Yahweh Shah. It says, a new commandment I gave unto you, that ye love one another as I have loved you, that ye also love one another. Right? You know what I mean? And did the Lord not love us? You know what I mean? He put himself as the living sacrifice for us, for the so-called Native Americans, so-called Negroes, and so-called Latinos, for Yasha Allah, man. So we got to keep that mindset, man. No matter how bumpy the road get with brothers, man, hey, nip that in the butt, because it's a greater reward behind all this, man. This might be a test from the Most High, busting our ass, testing us, say, hey, what you gonna do with that right there? Nah, man, it's not worth having no gripes and strifes, some petty stuff that, when y'all on the same team, like, all right, boom, when you got a basketball team out there, two players might not like each other in real life, I'm not gonna say real life, but off the court. But they know they have a common goal, and that's to win a championship. So regardless if they don't like each other, they got to play super well. Okay. The Philadelphia Eagles, when Donovan McNabb and Terrell Owens was on team together, they couldn't stand each other, but they knew they had a common goal. And they went all the way to the Super Bowl, not liking each other, you know what I mean? But they knew they had to mesh well on that football field. Well, that's how the truth is, man. You got to make sure you mesh well when you're on that battlefield, man. Learn your in and outs, of each brother. Not be all. You don't got to be all their business and all that, but just learn, how to move with each other, So, love one another as Yahweh Shah has loved us, Well, we're going to go back to 1 John. This is 1 John 3 and 18, and it says, my little children, let us not love in the world, neither in tongue, but in deed and in truth. So we have to love in this truth, love in truth, not of this world, man. Don't get carried away, because remember, this stuff is just only for a moment, you know what I mean? This world right here, what we living in right now. So if the Lord bless you with a little bit of money or a little bit of relaxation or a vacation or just something that's easing your burden, right now, don't forget the brothers, man. Don't switch up, Keep in mind that, hey, man, all right, I might have a couple extra dollars right here, you know what I mean? See if a brother in the camp is going through something hard, some type of hardship. See if you could help them out, I remember when I first came in the truth, I ain't have too much money, and a brother blessed me with a laptop, you know what I mean? Because I needed a laptop, and I didn't have the money at the time, but that was showing brotherly love, So, that's, like I said, that might be a reason for the Lord might be testing you. I'm going to bless you with this little bit of money. Let me see what you going to do with it, What I'm saying is, don't splurge on stupid stuff before you make sure the body is okay, and this thing of GMS, this goes all through the whole country and outside of the country. So, if you could bless a brother, that would be beautiful, That's continuing brotherly love, because we all have to be on one accord. Let me get another scripture. There might be time for me to get a new sword, pull a new sword out. This is 1 Peter 3 and 8. It says, finally, be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another, love as brethren, be pitiful, be courteous. Yeah, and matter of fact, I'm gonna pull that up on Blue Letter because that word pitiful means something. Hold on. This is 1 Peter 3 and 8. It doesn't mean what we think it means, as in new speech. There we go.
Strong's G 2155. Eusplachnos. Eusplachnos.
Yeah, eusplachnos. And yeah, the second definition means compassionate, tenderhearted. So that's what that word pitiful means. So it says, finally be ye all of one mind, having compassion one of another. Having compassion is, being thoughtful, having mercy on another brother, love as brethren, because we brothers in this, man. We got to remember that once we come into this truth, man, them guys to the left and right of you are your brothers now. They not just some guys that punch the clock and just do work with you. No, these is your brothers because they on the battlefield. The angels are circling around all of us, not just you. Be pitiful, and what did that mean? Tender-hearted, having compassion, right? Be courteous, says not rendering evil for evil or railing for railing, but contrariwise blessing, knowing that ye are there unto called, that ye should inherit a blessing. That's beautiful, man. That scripture right there is something that I'm pray, Lord, think of every time I go to the highways and byways, man. Because like I said, man, brothers come from all different walks, man. Brothers might have grew up in a messed up home. Another brother might have grew up on the streets dealing with madness. Another brother might have been timid in the house, might have been nurtured. You know what I mean? So every brother's outlook on the world is going to be different, But the common thing we have is Yahweh Shem Yahushua. So we got to keep that in mind, that amen, he fighting for the same thing I'm fighting for, and that's for salvation to get up on that chariot. So, and that we could see the kingdom being made, man. First fruits, Oh, this is a beautiful scripture. I'm gonna get two more and I'm gonna close out. This is Psalms. Here we go. This is Psalms 133 and 1. It says, behold, how good and how pleasant it is for brethren to dwell together in unity, And like I said just a few minutes ago, that's the name of the game, man. We got to be on one accord, unity together, I could pull that up. Yeah, let me just do that just for edification. I think that's Yachad. That's how you would say that. But
Strong's H 3162. Yachad. Yachad.
Yeah, I believe that's Yachad. That's how you would say it. But it says union, together, all together, alike, So we got to be in, our mindset has to be alike in unity when it comes to this truth of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. Because you got to realize the Lord chose us. We didn't choose the Lord to have this understanding, man. So, remember to don't have little quarrels with each other, If you do, sometimes sometimes you might exchange words, you know what I mean? And have little situations. But at the end of the day, there's a certain way to do it. There's an order to it. don't the scriptures say don't offend each other, you know. So make sure you're not being offensive, and if you are being offensive, come back and apologize, you know. Because like I said, we in these chains of darkness, we might say something incorrectly that we shouldn't have said. We might be dealing with, so you know, whatever hell we catching, and so we might respond in a way that we're not supposed to, and you know, we got to nip that in the butt. That goes for everybody, you know. I'm gonna close out with this. This is Sirach 11:1. It says, "Wisdom lifteth up the head of him that is of low degree, and maketh him sit among great men." You know, and you know the wisdom that we have right now, we always go back to that, man, and we all supposed to stick to it, you know. And we trying to, you know, Lord will them, the guys I go to battle with on to the left and right of me every week in and week out, you know, and of me, Lord will we become them great men, you know. When we come back down to get busy and when we get crowned, you know. So with that, I just wanted to bring a couple of brotherly scriptures out, and hopefully this is edifying. You know, until the next one, I want to say, Kol Halo Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles, a great millstone who rule well and teach well. I want to say Shalom, Lubakorian. Until next time.